Hello, Firestar202 again, and as you can see, I'm ready to enter my world. I actually made a list today to make sure I got all the stuff that I needed to. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to refill on all my supplies, food, and then I got to go search for a good spot to have a permanent base, to build my house, set up my farm, do some mining. But first I'm going to need food for the trip, because who knows how long I'm going to be out. And I'm going to need dirt and materials just in case I have to build temporary shelters, because I'm probably not going to find all my find the spot I want to build on just in one day. So daylight's already wasted, and I'm going to go refill on supplies. Oh, there's an arrow from last time. Yeah, and leave in the comments if I forgot something very important, or if you have any suggestions for the show. Please don't be mean about it. This is actually just my second YouTube video, so if you would please be nice and not be mean. Oh yes, and if anyone watches this, comment if I should go downriver or upriver, or if I should go off into the land. And if I like one of the suggestions, then I may do it. Okay, so getting the porker here. And for my last video, if you haven't watched it, I told you about the creepers. If you don't know what those are, you could go on the Minecraft wiki and look them up, but I'm probably going to talk about them a lot because at random times, or when in times of danger, I shout creepers! Or creeper jeepers or something. All I know is that these pigs are getting on my nerves. And once I've left this spot, I'm going to leave it and I'm not coming back unless I somehow miraculously find my way back, which I seriously doubt. I'm going to get more wood here. And yeah, so be nice about it though. Leave in the comments and stuff, but be nice about it. Oh, and you also may find that I'll be rambling on and on and on and on and on about one thing. And I start to get to a very important point on it. And all of a sudden, something new pops up, and I stop mid-sentence. That happens a lot in my videos. So if you want to leave in the comments, of course, nicely though, what I forgot to point out in my videos because I stopped for something else, you can do that. I wouldn't care. But yeah. So I'm just going to refill supplies, and I'm going to cut the video, and if something interesting happens on my journey out, or say night comes on or something, I'll turn my recording back on. That way you get all the action, but I'm not going to keep it on just because it's going to get really boring just watching me travel over the land, and I doubt anyone wants to just watch me travel because it's not very fun. You just walk, 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 and walk. Some people like where they first spawn. I really don't like it because it has these hills and stuff, then it has Winter Wonderland, and then it has jungle. I just don't like how they're all in the same spot necessarily. So I'm gonna go grab more pork chops. And but this would be a good spot for caves. Oh well, I don't do that much caves, but I do go into the caves every now and then. And I'm going to deplete my food source over here because I do not plan on coming back. So I gotta go find a nice spot to build. It has to have food, which means animals, preferably also cows, if nothing else, and chickens. That way I can craft other things, and I'll get into that later. But yeah, so there's a little shelf up there. And then there's stuff came out of. Yeah, so I'm just going to go and turn off my recording, and then I am just going to turn it back on if anything exciting happens. So yes, see you all later, and I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. I think I'm going to just stay in this shelter for tonight because the sun is already on its way down. So tomorrow in Minecraft I will get a move on, and also I forgot to say, skeletons drop the bones and arrows, and sometimes they'll drop mobs. Sometimes drop rare drops, and this skeleton happened to drop a bow. So, no. Oh yes, and you can pick up the bows that you miss, the arrows that you miss if you happen to miss a shot on a skeleton or whatnot. You'll be able to get your arrows back as long as they're in a reachable place. So you just say I just fired this arrow over this way and I was aiming at a skeleton or something. I pull it back and I missed. You just have to walk over and I'll pick it up for you. Also, you have to hold right click and hold it down to get an all the way thrust back. The farther the arrow is put into the bow, like so, you see how it goes back, the more power and the, oh gosh, I lost my train of thought. The more power and more kill power and farther it will go. Also, you move slower while you have a bow drawn, so yes. But there's no way to undraw this bow except for shooting it, so. Every time you shoot it, it'll take away health. As you can see, it's already doing, so I better not waste it. But yeah, so I'm going to stay here. I'll turn the recording back on if anything interesting happens. I'm not planning on going outside tonight as I am still like that, and as you see I have pork chops to sustain me, and I got lots of wood, I got a sapling to replant, and I got all that good stuff, and I made more charcoal and stuff, so I'll just turn the recording back on if anything interesting happens. Okay, here goes nothing. Okay, I turned this back on because I got zombies right outside my shelter, and this is where the ground thing comes in handy. You can hit them, and they can see you just enough to where they can't hurt you, but to where they'll come back for more. And he drops rotten zombie flesh. Oh, come on. I don't want to do this. Oh. Okay. That was dangerous. Don't do that on your second night. Please don't do that. But yeah, that was a zombie, and they make this growling ugh sound, and I know you can't hear this. I wish my recording system would catch the stuff that's happening on the screen, but if I unplug my headphones, then you'll hear this weird buzzing noise. And I'm sure you guys don't want to listen to that the whole time. And it doesn't help if you turn your volume up. Oh yes, a rare drop right there. He dropped a iron ingot. Iron ingots can be used to make tools. And I don't want one coming in my shelter, because that's very possible. And that is dangerous. You should probably not do that too much. But yes, so now he dropped an iron ingot. I got 4 rotten zombie flesh. They can be used to tame wolves, and if I run into one, I may tame him. Well, actually, bones are used to tame them. Then you feed that. That's their dog chow. Yeah, but there must be a lot of monsters coming out of there. But I thought I would turn back on the recording because this is very interesting. Oh, curse these things. Yes, but that is the zombies. And those are rare drops. I'm surprised I got 2 just on my first 2 nights of Minecraft, and you may not be as lucky, or you may be luckier than me. So, hey, how about you put in the comments, also, if you can, if you already play Minecraft, the most rare drop that you've ever gotten from any monster, any mob, monster, whatever you call them. Just leave it in the comments below, and maybe I'll get that sometime in my tutorials. Okay, I'm going to turn this back off, the recording back off, and I will turn it back on if anything else interesting happens. Okay, I turned this on, and I forgot to touch on one very important thing on mobs. If during the day, if they go in water, the ones that burn up like zombies, like the one over there, he'll burn up when he's out of the water, but if he's in water, he'll be fine. And then right there is a creeper. And I sort of want it to go that way. I don't want them following me back out through the current, so I'm gonna go take care of Mr. Creeper here first, because he's more dangerous, because he won't burn up either, but he must have got caught in that. That's a good mob trap. Shoot. Okay, come on. Come back for more. Where are you? Oh, I can't tell where he is. Okay. He's right there. Okay. Okay, he's dead. And he dropped nothing of importance. And then you, my good sir, dropped rotten zombie flesh that I guess I could use. But yeah, so that was a creeper and a zombie. So my first creeper! At least in this world. Okay, so I guess I'm not leaving you time to put in the comments which way I should go, but I'm going to go over the land. So yes, I'll turn this back on if anything interesting happens. Surprisingly, a lot of interesting stuff is happening. Maybe I should just leave it on. Oh well, okay. See you in just a few. Okay, I'm back. You guys haven't had a lot of time pass for you, but for me, it has been very long. I went over hills, through a forest, through a desert, and over the ocean to find this. There are pigs over that hill a little ways into the desert. There are more cows on the coastline. We got more chickens over on that hill over that ways. But I have yet to find sheep. But I am confident I will find some. Because this island is just full of animals. So I think that is it. Salute you from hidey hole number 2. And goodbye. Hope you watch my next episodes.